Why are people trying to censor the word pedophile these days? It's usually for an algorithm so it doesn't get deleted or suppressed. If there's stuff that is seen as inappropriate, it will get pushed less and have lower views and is more likely to get deleted. It's self-censorship to try to get around algorithms. The kids today are trying to have conversations about real things in a world where certain words get them censored, so they find workarounds. You can get banned from TikTok for saying certain words. Problem is, no one knows what those words are, because they are used to censor dodging on TikTok. Sometimes, people censor words because platforms like to penalize users who use mature language. The best example would be TikTok. If your video contains mature words or content such as Pedophile, the best case scenario is your video gets a simple flag. Worst case, it can lead to account suspension or a complete ban, so they play it safe instead of risking their entire platform. You can get banned from platforms for pointing out someone is a pedo. Meanwhile, the platforms are all completely full of them, and they seem to do very little to actually stop the real thing. The word is overused and misused anyway. Anytime an adult is going after teenagers, or in some cases, someone over 18, but still significantly younger than them, they are called a pedo. This is a clinical psych word, and it strictly means sexual attraction to prepubescent children. Adults going for teens is not a paraphilia, epiphilia, hebephilia are not recognized in clinical psychology, but is instead predatory behavior, likely trying to take advantage of their immaturity. But it is not pedophilia, and misusing the term in this way can actually minimize the danger and impact of true pedophilia. People censor everything nowadays. Voluntary newspeak done for the sake of remaining advertiser friendly. This question reminds me a scene from IT Crowd. HTTPS. YouTube isn't the only website that is very restrictive about what content is okay for advertisers, and people on many popular websites are having to effectively censor themselves if they want to make money. The algorithm on most platforms doesn't like it. Your video on YouTube or TikTok will get deboosted. I think it is a growing feeling that ever more powerful algorithms are increasingly censoring everything we say. With ever greater power to inflict punishments on transgressors, people just want to stay safe from the soulless boot of algorithmic condemnation. You say a word or phrase Facebook doesn't like, automatic week-long ban. Because TikTok, you can't say inappropriate words at all, and that level of censorship spreads. Because a lot of places are algorithmically throttling people for using bad words, so you have to find inventive ways around them. This is mostly for content creators, but the terms they use tend to find their way out into communities. Lots of platforms have filtered words, so they don't want to get flagged. The habit carries over onto platforms that don't as well. Algorithms and bots on various social media platforms censor content and comments that use basically any words that aren't advertiser friendly. Some sites are worse than others, so people have come up with ways to self-censor or circumvent this. I don't understand people using these words like unalive IRL or outside of social media though. That drives me crazy. Censorship to make it seem less serious than it is. Society is dumbing down because decisions are made by people that's only business skill is being PC. Don't keep score, give everyone a trophy, and if they can't read past then anyway, or it may make them feel bad. Now we have a generation that does not want a job, just a paycheck, coffee breaks, and vacations. I thought PDF stood for portable file document. Get around censors. YouTube and TikTok are so bad when it comes to censoring. If you're trying to have an actual conversation about a particular topic, you have to bob and weave around pretty much everything to not get blown out of the water. On YouTube, you can barely acknowledge porn or nudity despite their ads essentially being softcore and filled with innuendos.